Hello, it's Derek Barron here with Naperville Local, going live again to help Naperville residents, businesses, and organizations be seen, be heard, and get found. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about Google Ads, but something a little bit different and or unique is about Google Local Service Ads. So this doesn't pertain to all businesses. It pertains to those types of service industries that are in much higher competition with one another. And I'll show you a couple of examples along the way. But again, if you have any questions about what we're doing here, by all means, you can comment the words Google Ads below. We'll realize that we can get back in touch with you. You're welcome to send us an email. I think I'll have some of our contact information at the end of here as well. So I'll dive into the presentation. Let me share this with you. So again, as far as Google Local Service Ads, I want to do my best to explain because there are two different types of Google Ads. There's Google Ads that most people are aware of, and there are Google Local Service Ads, and I'm going to explain these for you. Anytime you want to connect with local customers who are in your market for services, there's a way in which you can do that, and sometimes do it much easier than what we call just organic search. So you've probably spent some time optimizing your website, doing some social media, whether you're posting on Facebook or Instagram or any of those channels. You want to make sure that you have the best way of getting in front of them and getting your best return on investment. You may have paid for Google Ads in the past. Maybe you're still doing them, and hopefully you're getting a good return on investment. If you want us to do maybe an analysis of that, by all means, let us know. We'd love to do that for you as well. But if you're not focusing on Google Local Service Ads, you're missing out on the most highly qualified leads around. And I'll show you and I'll speak to you about why that is. So exactly what is Google Local Service Ads and why should you care? Well, we talk to a lot of small business owners, and a lot of them don't know about Google Local Service Ads. So let's start with the basics. Google Local Service Ads are ads that appear at the top of Google's search engine results page when someone searches for a local service. So as you can see here, when somebody searches for garage door repair, Naperville, Illinois, you can see that it shows a little bit different than unique on the top with these three boxes. It says there are 50 plus garage door pros nearby, but these three are the ones that got in front of the person that was searching. Another one is maid service, Naperville, Illinois. There are other 50 plus house cleaners nearby, but you can see that these three made it on front. And now something I want to bring to your attention right away is you see these three, you can see where it says MH Garage Door, Four Seasons Garage Door, and Garage Door Doctor. Each of them has it where you can click on see review, and it's Google guaranteed 24/7. It tells a little bit about information, but what's extremely critical for you to see is they all have this where you can click and see the reviews. 5-star, 4.9 and 4.7. If we look at the next one, when we were looking at the maid service, there's a 4.8. This one has no ratings, and this one has 4.8 as well. Now, the truth is, on this company in the middle, the Cleaning Authority, they're actually spending money on their Google Local Service Ads and actually wasting it. Because the question, if this was you and you were searching for a cleaning company, would you look for a company that had reviews that you could review, or reviews that you can't? In other words, if you had a choice of clicking on the one on the far left, Spotless Cleaning Service, because they have 4.8 with more reviews, or the one on the right, 4.8 reviews where you can see more, or the one in the middle where you can't. They are losing out on the understanding of the importance of reviews for any business, but especially service-based businesses. So if you know anything at all about digital marketing, you know that having an ad for your business to appear on the top of the Google SERP page is a huge advantage. SERP is Search Engine Results Page, and that's essentially what these look like. That's what happens when somebody searches for a business like yours. Google Local Service Ads aren't available to everybody, and that's important to know that if you are under certain industries, you won't be able to know. I'll tell you at the very end how you can actually find out if your business does qualify for them or not. You need to earn a spot there based on your ratings, which means reviews. And that's because Google guarantees, and that's important to know, Google guarantees the services of those companies whose ads are displayed, because they're going to do a background check on you and your employees. So components of a Google Local Service Ad. The first thing you should notice about Google Local Service Ads is that they highlight the reviews by displaying your average rating and the number of reviews available for prospective clients or customers to read. In other words, if we look at these again, you can see that it's unfortunately for this company in the middle, they're paying to get there. But when somebody clicks on it, they may not be happy. You'll see at the end where this Google local service ad works in your benefit for that. But this is something that you want to understand. It's highlighting your business with starred reviews. So if you don't have enough reviews in comparison, or you have a 3.7 star rating, you would not want to do Google local service ads until you up your reviews. If you have questions about that, by all means, let us know. We'd love to help you build out your reviews for your business. And then considering nearly 9 out of 10 consumers rely on online reviews to make purchasing decisions, it's impossible to put a dollar value on having a high review rating displayed on the top of the search engines. So when a prospective client or customer clicks on a Google local service ad, they will see additional information about your business, such as your business phone number and address, the services you provide, your hours of operation, your areas you service, and business highlights such as your Better Business Bureau ratings or awards that you've received. Scrolling down allows people to see your Google My Business reviews. While people do check other review sites such as Yelp or Facebook or Angie's List, Google My Business reviews are the most trusted reviews that are online. And again, if you don't have enough reviews online, you don't look good in front of your competition. If you do have reviews online, you want to make sure that you're consistently getting reviews. Again, if you need help with reviews, we've got a platform that can help you with that as well. So how do Google local service ads compare with organic search? These are one of the questions we hear frequently about Google ads. Is in general, it has to do with the efficacy when compared to organic search. So it's a valid question that you can have with that, but it's undeniable that earning a spot on the top of Google's organic search results is a huge advantage over any of your customers. And research shows that the first 3 organic listings get the lion's share of the clicks. So depending on where you show up on page 1 will make a difference. So if you're in listing position number 1, you'll get 28% of the clicks. If you're in position 2, you get 15%. And if you're in position number 3, you're going to get a whopping 11%. So in total, the top 3 grab 54% of the clicks. By the time you get down to the 10th spot, the listings get only about 2.5% of the click through. So again, it's important from an organic standpoint and a paid ad standpoint that you find yourself higher in the search engines. In companies on the second page or even lower, most searchers never get that far. So you have to really ask yourself, if you're looking for a daycare for your children, or if you're looking for a med spa for yourself, would you go on to page 2 or page 3 to search for one of those companies? More than likely not, and I hope that's not the case. So you have to do what you can to get found on page 1, and that's a big issue dealing with reviews, a local SEO perspective, and an organic SEO perspective. So you may have read that a lot of people skip right over the ads that appear on the top of Google, and that is true as far as it goes. However, Google local service ads are different, and here's why. The first thing you note in a typical Google ad includes a headline and what essentially amounts to a sales pitch like you see below for Empire Today. So it's corporate carpet cleaning. You can see it's got a few links on the bottom. If you are currently running Google ads and on the bottom of your ad that you have, you don't have those 4 links that are on the bottom, you may want to talk to us. We can help you with that. But this is basically a sales pitch for any business that's out there. In other words, it's obvious an ad. Just as many of us skip past commercials when we can, you DVR your games or your shows and you skip past those ads, people often tend to skip past online ads as well when they're trying to sell to something. So we prefer to do our own research. What differentiates Google local service ads from traditional ads is that they don't look like ads. So this is on the very top of the page. It doesn't look like it's something that stands out and it's different. And if your business is in these 3 listings, you'll get more clicks. What they look like is a recommendation of a top rated business. And that again helps you stand out from your competition. And that makes them instantly more valuable and more trustworthy than your regular ads in the eyes of the consumers. Another way of looking at it is that they combine the benefits of advertising, most importantly, a spot on the very top of the search engine page, with the benefits of organic reach and showing your reviews. Now, what are the differences between Google local service ads and Google ads? You probably already know how the traditional Google ads work. And if you don't, we'll kind of go through a little bit. You have your ad displayed on the top of the search engine page, and you bid on chosen keywords to get there. So whether you are a plumber whether you are a maid, whether you're a dentist, a chiropractor, whether you are any business, a salon that is trying to get in front of and more attention from your competitors, you have to pay for those keywords to get found. You must earn your way to a Google local service ad, but there's no bidding process, and that's critical. You don't have to bid to get there. The other differences are Google ads are pay-per-click and Google local service ads are pay-per-lead. And that means that you pay only when a prospective client contacts you via the ad. So typically with Google ads, people will click on it, and anytime it gets clicked, you have to pay for that. With Google local service ads, only time you pay for it is when a lead comes through and it turns into a good business lead for yourself. And again, Google local service ads are Google guaranteed, which means that Google will refund a client's money if they're not satisfied. And then companies rank for local service ads based on their number of customers they serve and their average review rating. So it comes back again to the end, how good is your online reputation? So it's critical that you improve that. A Google local service ad is a stamp of approval from Google, and that is therefore valuable, much more valuable than a local or a traditional pay-per-click ad. So how to get a Google local service ad for your business. So this is what you stuck around for. Now let's review the steps to get your ad there. Number one is you check your eligibility by going to Google's local service homepage and clicking the Get Started button. It's that simple. Just literally search Google local service and that page will pop up. You can create your local ad service profile, including your name, your company name, your services that you provide, and other relevant information. Be aware that you should know the list only services which you have licensure for. So you have to make sure, again, only certain types of businesses do qualify. Submit the required paperwork. Since Google is guaranteeing your work, you must submit copies of your licenses and other documentation. And then they will do a complete background check. Google conducts the background checks on you and your employees. Google actually pays for this, these background checks, and it's simple for them to do. And then you set your advertising budget. Once you've confirmed, you'll need to decide how many leads you're prepared to pay for each week and month, and then submit it to Google, and then the engine will start rolling. Once you've completed those steps, your ad will appear, and it'll start to rank against other verified providers in your area. If you can qualify for a Google local service ad, we highly recommend taking advantage of this benefit because it's a way in which you can get super qualified leads into your business every single day. Again, that's who I am. It's Derek Barron. My wife, Terry Barron. We run Naperville Local. We're doing what we can to help certain businesses, organizations, and even residents get themselves out in front of more people. If there's any way in which we can help you, by all means, please do let us know. Here's our contact information. You can call us, you can email us, you can search us out on our website. Again, we're helping local businesses in Naperville, help them be seen, be heard, and get found. And let me do this real quick so I can finish with you. So again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If there's any way in which you have any questions, drop Google ads in below and I can reach out to you, or my wife Terry will reach out to you. We're just doing what we can to help you grow and scale your businesses in the Naperville area community. If there are any other types of videos you would like us to help you with to learn and or educate yourself more on doing online marketing and bringing more customers and clients in your doors, we'd love to help you with that. Again, my name is Dr. Derek Barron. Thanks so much for your time. We look forward to helping you and seeing your business grow more and more with the help of Naperville Local. Thanks so much. Have a great day.